So if I were to ask you what is the quickest way to get to a sale, most would say besides my backlog of prospects and follow-up, it's realtor outreach and networking. But the question comes, how do you do that if you're the new kid in town and everyone already has relationships? Are you doing the work to set up your partners? Well, let's spend a couple minutes today to talk about how can we truly strengthen our partnerships and develop new ones with some realtor outreach.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
What is going on, team? Hey, so listen, I know I'm not the first to say that we don't own agents here at K-Hub. However, relationships do happen over time, especially when we have good business with other agents out there and we bring some deals to one another. But that being said, right, as possibly a new consultant in either a new part of town or a new to the industry, it really is all about networking and building those relationships, regardless of who's had conversations in the past. So for those that go, hey, I don't want to do the legwork, I don't want to do realtor drops, it all goes to my partner anyways, let me first ask that question of what's the alternative if you don't do it? What are you going to do instead? Right? By choosing not to do anything really falls in line that, hey, we don't want to network, we don't want to outreach. And we know that's not the answer that you're going to say. But number two, hey, how do then I do either realtor drops or cold calls or outreach without stepping on toes? And that's a perfect question to ask. Simple solution is just set the intent at the start of the conversation. Right? You might say something like, hey, I understand you might have worked with such and such in the past. By all means, we don't want to step on either past relationships or past toes, but just want to let you know that, hey, I'm here as well to offer some support and information. And if you ever feel the need to partner up, I'd love to have a conversation with you and show how I can benefit you and either your team or you and your business as another outsource here at K-Hub. Right? Let them know we're not here to change relationships, but we want to offer a new one. And that's true networking. Right? Most agents would say, they wouldn't ever say, I only work with such and such. We're all about networking and building relationships and building that sphere of influence. So I know sometimes we don't want to do it. We don't want to impede on past relationships, but it's all about building that shark tank of agents and really the bottom line of the community and moving sales forward. So keep that language in mind. If you're ever worried about, hey, I don't want to do any realtor drops, or they know such and such, I don't want to impose. Again, we don't own agents. What's the alternative if we decide to do nothing anyways? Again, how do we just let them know that we're another source of information? I'm sure if you keep that in mind, they'll be open to conversations and maybe one day bringing you a sale. So anything else I can do for you guys, please let me know. Have a great rest of the week. And as always, as we end it, you got this.
1, 2, 3, let's go.